guys, I'm live. Okay, so anyway, I'm wearing my shirt that I used to wear in the spaceship with the moderator, but we're not doing that for the for at least a while, as long as I can tell. Maybe even, I'm not sure we ever will, but at least we're not doing it now. So and I don't want the shirt to sit there, so I'm wearing it today on my walk. So I think it's cool. It's real. It gets really hot in the summer anyway for the moderator now to hang out. Plus he's all around the country on this motorcycle visiting everybody he knows and everything, family and all that. So I just thought I'd wear my space outfit shirt, not today live, and also on my walk today. So I like it. I like the shirt. Thank you, moderator, for getting it for me. Anyway, I made this guitar is finally strung. The one I said that I had to take parts from two of my guitars to make one, and it didn't have strings for a while, but now it does. So I got strings on it for it yesterday. Put them on. So it's a mixture of the two guitars that both have the wheel on the back, not the springs. And so because I had both of them, I could use one for spare parts. I ended up with one usable guitar. If I would have had only one, oh dude, I'm sorry, I left my coffee out there and I want to drink it. I'll be right back, you guys, I promise. Sorry for the hiccup. I'll be right back. Get my coffee. Well, that is a testament to at least one thing. I sometimes think of music more than I think of eating and drinking, because rather than say I get my coffee and now where's my guitar, I got my guitar and left my coffee out there. And my dad used to have a saying. He said, "You eat to live, not live to eat." Meaning eating isn't the main thing in life. Shouldn't just live to eat. And I don't. Anyway. Okay, so when I made a little breakthrough. A little, I don't know, but breakthrough yesterday at Guitar Center, even though they were about to close. And I was playing and on a guitar they had, and it hit me. Something hit me, not I mean figuratively, not literally, but that when I tap, I don't use my left. I don't tap hard enough with my left hand. It's all tapping hard with the right, but the left hand was weak. And now I tap, I hammer on and pull off the strings stronger with my left hand when I tap. And that led me to even to remember that there's a technique that Greg Howe taught, which was and did, which is called hammer-ons from nowhere. That's where you start the lick with the left hand. You don't even tap and then pull with the right. You start from nowhere. You tap with the left hand from nowhere, and that starts the lick. So it's more of a left hand based technique more than just a right hand based technique. It's not so much where you tap first and it's based on the tapping hand. You actually you base a lot of it on the left hand, which makes sense because that's the hand that normally frets the notes. I think it improved my tapping immensely, so I think it's a cool thing. It's a different tone too. Than just tapping hard and barely playing with your left hand. It makes you sound almost like a novice. And then I finally put music to the song Hell on the Front Porch. I wrote it about a figurative boy named Roy. It was really me, but I made it about him. I just, and I put the music to it yet last night and did a take of it. One take I couldn't hear the singing, so I deleted that. But then one that I kept a take on there that's, I know, I haven't perfected it, and I had to read my own lyrics, and I messed up a little bit. I think on the solo, I actually played with feeling. I don't think I was even thinking of technique. I think I was thinking of the feeling. It might have been a breakthrough solo for me. If I can do that on all my solos, maybe I can do that more, Sorry. strings are on it. I didn't say they were in tune. Again, I didn't say they weren't. These strings are nice, but they stretch a little. Hard to stay in tune very easily for a while. That's that little trick I just, you know, to get the stretch the strings behind the nut, and with your right hand too, stretches them, and then tighten them in the bridge. Make sure they're tightened and they're good. You don't want strings popping out of there because you didn't screw it in tight. No pun, no sexual pun intended. Anyway. Yeah, this is a mutt guitar. It's a combination of two guitars. Now I'll actually lock the nut. Lock that down. Let's see. Yeah, so I got improved my tapping technique, and plus I introduced to my mind renewed thought about Hammer-ons from Nowhere technique. I saw Greg Howe at Clinic in 2015. He's cool. I think is cool about Greg Howe that I think is a lot like what I would do in his situation is he started getting paid a lot of money just to play a bunch of chords, and he stopped it because his music was more important than just making a ton of money. So I think that's cool. Oh, and not only that, I decided to play a little better, a little harder with my left hand when I'm picking too, because if my left hand's been weak on tapping, maybe it needs to bone up a little bit on my picking licks too. And I'm always playing with my guitar, but you know, it's important. The physical instrument's important. Another thing from going live yesterday, I learned that I have to put my phone on silent when I go live because all my messages and calls were going through when I was live yesterday, and it was dinging all over the place. I forgot to put my phone on silent, so sorry about that. But the bright side is you see how popular I am. All the beeps and things I get on my phone. Hello, I'm just kidding. Raise a little more. They always said in the 80s, with the whammy bar setup, you should be able to go up a fourth, perfect fourth, when you pull up on the whammy bar. So that's good. Maybe I want to go loose. Now let's go back, just a hair. drinks sound good. I used in Helen for a Porch. It's like a suspended second chord. I think I waited and waited and waited to do the music because I wasn't sure what to do. And when I finally did it, I was ready, but I didn't even know that that was the music I was going to pick until I actually did. Oh, sorry about this hiccup, but I'm still adjusting this guitar, and one thing, changing one thing affects everything else. So when you change you would change the truss rod, of course, everything else changes, and you got to start kind of from scratch a little bit. Yeah, that's better. I want to tell you something else while I'm doing this. My fans that say hi to me and wave at me and honk at me on when I'm walking, I'm changing it up a little bit because it's their idea too. Sometimes if it's girls knocking at me, they'll just wave now. They won't actually give me the heavy metal sign. And I thought, wait a minute, I can wave too. I don't just always have to do that. I can also go, hi, if it's the right person and they're waving at me. I don't have to give them that. I can just say hi to them, and I think I'm starting to do that starting yesterday. I think that's cool. Girls went by and did that, and I was going like that, and I thought, yeah, I don't have to do that. I can just wave like that. It's okay. It's a Dorian sharp 4 scale, often called the evil scale. It's the 4th mode of harmonic minor. So if you're in E harmonic minor, it would be A evil scale, and A evil scale. Play some of that. I like the evil scale. It's like Very, very evil sounding. You know what song uses that? It's a song called "Don't Fear the Reaper" by Blue Oyster Cult. And if they're an A, let's say they're an A, I'm not sure what key they're in, I don't remember, but they go like this. They go. That's essentially, that is a Dorian mode. It's a minor, but then it has that sharp 4. So it's a Dorian sharp 4 scale, and later called the evil scale that they use in the Blue Oyster Cult uses in the part of the lead or the riff to Don't Fear the Reaper. Keys like that are still good keys, guitar keys, but off a little bit. I like B and D. D. You don't always have to play in E, A, and G. New strings really do sound significantly better than the old dying strings on the old dying guitar that, you know, this guitar came from, the two guitars. I like the major third there, playing like a D Dorian, an E Dorian. Throw that major third in their face, makes it Mixolydian for a second. Like unnecessary complication, but you can tell when you're in a major key if you're in Mixolydian, Lydian, or Ionian, because your major third will be either Locrian if you're in Mixolydian, because if you're in G Mixolydian, it's B Locrian. It'll be Aeolian if you're in Ionian, because if it's C Ionian, it would be E Phrygian. And then if it's if your main one is Lydian, then it'll be Aeolian, because if you're an F Lydian, it's Aeolian. So when you go to major third, if you pick a Locrian mode from there, you're in Mixolydian, like this. Locrian on the major third. If I go to Phrygian, major third, it makes it Ionian. If I go to Aeolian, the major third, it makes the original chord or mode Lydian. Okay, so let's do that better. Yeah, there we go. Let's try it again. major third is Phrygian, then you're in Ionian. If the major third is Locrian, then you're in Mixolydian. That's significantly better there. In Oak Johnson scale, he uses a fifth mode of dominant pentatonic, or at least a dominant pentatonic up a fifth, to replace the minor seventh that's in the minor pentatonic with a major sixth that's in the minor, that's not in the minor pentatonic. Replace it. So sometimes if you're in an E mix E minor pentatonic, go like this. It's a cool sound. It makes it a major six instead of the minor seven. You go back to minor pentatonic. He does that a lot. It's a cool sound, you know. It's this way of sneaking in more than just 5 notes, but still playing 5 notes at a time.